from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down carry by Jones. Taken down at the 30. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Watson has it right side. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now Jones. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Jones again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
The play fake, Bridgewater. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And the totals for Sammy Watkins in last week's game: 5 catches, 101 yards.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And in a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Rodgers now to throw. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough To keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Bridgewater to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
7 yards there and a first down. Now Rodgers. This complete left side to Aguilar. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers.
Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Uncorks one for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll get 23 yards there, and it'll be 1st down Detroit. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll try to run with Swift.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. The Packer offense heading back for one final 1st half drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Again, that's Watkins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they have regained the lead.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So we're at halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Bridgewater.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. To the air again with Bridgewater. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw is Bridgewater.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And it's a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. On the move to his left. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. An inside give to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
On first down, Rodgers.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Bridgewater. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll give to Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Packers on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Running right, Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. He finds Watson complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown! Alan Lazard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Bridgewater now. He's airing it out for Williams. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play there for Detroit. 55 yards. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. To throw, Bridgewater. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Jones. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So now the Lions down by 8, and time a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. And there's Williams. What a catch. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 82 yards. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. To throw is Rodgers. It's complete. Lazard. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Connecting with Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Back to throw, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Packers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will